Hello, my friends. So today you've gotten the King of Wands. Well, you're a powerhouse. You really understand your game. You really understand your motives. You really understand your impulse. You really understand the sense of your mission. You've gone through a lot of self reflection. You've gone through your crone and hermit stage. You've looked inside when things didn't work as you wished them to work, and you've jettisoned a lot of the things that would get in your way. You've learned how to become patient on most regards, but you've learned how to work toward your goal and eliminate things that get in your way and stop you from achieving your goal. You're full of fire, but you've learned how to balance that fire. You've learned how to not let it overrun you and draw you out of the things that you really want to go after, and go after some shiny thing and go after some new idea. You're really very focused because you're the king. And you also understand how to not let your energy fizzle out and drain it and not give into excesses in any one or several places. So you have learned how to not tamp down your own fire and not negate your own self. You are really very steadfast in yourself. You're still that fire. You're that epitome of fire, of male fire, of making things happen, of going after what you want, and nothing really will get in your way, and you understand that on the deepest of levels. But you don't do it in a way that bashes other people. You do it in a way that brings people along. You're, in most regards, the benevolent emperor who has great vision, great insight, great charisma. You share your ideas, you share your emotions, you share your understandings freely. You can be a sage, you can be a wise man, you can be the king, the benevolent king. You have come to a sense of yourself as very accomplished in what you wish to accomplish, and you have gone after it, and you have looked toward it, and you have spelled it out, and you have made it happen, and you've put your fire into it, and you have given yourself to the betterment of society, as well as to the betterment of success of your own kingdom and all of your peoples in that kingdom. So you wish to help other people, you wish to bring other people along in your grand vision. You want them to follow your grand vision. You know what is right and the best course of action and the right understandings to bring forward. So you are very self-assured. You are very self-confident. Sometimes it's a matter of being impervious to other people's ideas because you just dismiss them. But you fought hard to get your truth, and you fought hard to find your way, and you fought hard against all the naysayers, and you fought hard to find your sense of mission, and now you're going for it, and now you're stepping onto whatever stage you wish to step onto, fulfilling whatever roles you wish to fulfill, completely getting into them, owning them, honing them, not letting them run you, but not letting you give yourself away into them. You understand yourself at a very core level, and you're willing to fight and go after what you need. But you do have that sense of patience, and you do have that sense of trust, and you do have that sense of greater connection to spirit, and you're bringing spirit down into the mundane, and you're bringing that sense of optimism and enthusiasm and fiery energy to make something happen. And you're going to make something happen, and you're going to bring your followers along with you, and you're going to share with them in the ways that you feel are the appropriate ways to share with them. And you're going to step into that glory of having a beautiful kingdom, quote, a beautiful realm, a beautiful essence of yourself that you are in control of, and you are in control of it. And this is also with the kings. Kings are often the end of something. So this king might also represent that you have fulfilled an obligation to deliver something to yourself and to the world and to society. And now that adventurous spirit of the fiery wands is ready to do something else, and is ready to start on some new encampment and start on some new adventure, to jump off like the fool again into something that you don't know, so that you can learn it and grow with it and go into another fiery sense of yourself and not diminish yourself, and stay fresh and stay active and stay alive, and stay enthused in your sense of self in the world, and sense of self in the mission of the universe, and sense of yourself in your charisma, in your dynamism. You're full of dynamism. You're full of charisma. And again, don't be harsh on your people. If you are the King of Wands, listen to them, honor that they might have something really important to say, try to take it in and not think you're the only one that's an authority. That's always kind of the Wands thing to do, is to not negate other people and dismiss them. Even as the king, you still have that power to sometimes go, not you, I don't believe you, I don't listen to you. Listen to people, because that's really what you want to speak to in the universe, is that power of freshness of the universe that's coming through, speaking through you, acting through you. It can act through others, and I think you know that, and I'm sure you know that. And so it is to look to that great power of bringing people together, firing people up, giving them enthusiasm, giving them courage, making you say, look, I did this and you can do this too. So sometimes in that respect, you don't often appreciate that people might have gone through depression, or might have gone through extreme self-doubts or extreme trauma, because you never really had to face those in your life. You've always been gung-ho, going for it, moving through it. Even in those times of looking at yourself, it's never been to the point, I believe, of being like extremely depressed and extremely out of it. So you don't really understand those kind of people, and maybe you distance yourself or negate them, saying, well, if I can do it, you can do it, because you so believe in your power, and you so believe in your energy, and you so believe in your righteousness, and you so believe in your sense of fire, and your sense of truth, and your sense of dynamism, and your connection to God, Goddess, all that is, that you're just going to be yourself, step out in yourself, put on whatever role you need to put on to enact change to happen, but you're going to stay true to your integrity, and true to your, quote, morals, and true to your sense of yourself in the bigger picture, and true to your sense of spirituality. So blessed be the King of Wands, the King of Fire. And if it's time to step off and do something else, and complete what you are completing or just completed, then trust that, because this can be the end and a new beginning of something new and adventurous and full of life and full of passion, just like everything that's come before you has been to get you to this point. So hail the success of the King of Wands. Hail the power, that pure male, masculine fire energy that makes things happen, but let's learn how to not burn things and burn people and burn bridges to get there, and let's learn how to not give their fire away and denounce their fire and put their fire down so they don't have an energy that's balanced. So this is balanced fire energy. This is strong fire energy. This is moving forward in a steady flame, able to get to where you need to go, really focused, really dynamic, really charming, really calling in, really moving forward, moving through, and cleansing things as you go, because out of destruction comes creation. So you understand that power of destruction and creation. You understand what you have to burn up will also then be rebuilt into something fresher and more beautiful and more alive and more true to its purpose. So give yourself that honor. Let yourself be honored by others. Let people understand that you are a dynamic entrepreneur, you're a dynamic actor, you're a dynamic business person, you're a dynamic realm holder, you're a dynamic spiritual leader who can bring people along in a very powerful way to a very powerful place. And just keep being kind, gentle, and open as much as you can, and keep trusting that there's always somebody smarter than you. So sometimes you really have to listen to others and take in what they have to say and process it through that really big heart of yours and that really big consciousness of yours. Don't let your lower ego self get in the way, saying, well, I'm the only one that knows and can do this. It's the sense up here of this greater humanitarianism that is the King of Wands in their truth, in their power, in their glory, in their dynamism. So open to the great humanitarian vision of the active universe, the fiery universe that changes things, that makes things die down, spring up, die down and spring up, because that is the nature of life. So the understanding of what you need to burn is the right time, and what you need to grow is the right time, and you're growing something that's really in truth and in kind to yourself. So blessed be the King of Wands.